Modern governments no longer need gold to create money, only a printer. But the idea of endlessly creating money is far older than modern banking. The first government to attempt it unleashed a financial disaster so severe that its consequences echoed for centuries. This is the story of medieval China's ghost money, which begins with a groundbreaking innovation, paper currency, and ends in economic collapse. To understand how it happened, we must step into China during the Song Dynasty in the 10th and 11th centuries. This was one of the most advanced societies in the world. Trade thrived, cities expanded, and commerce surged. Yet the booming economy faced a surprisingly basic problem. Money was too heavy. Currency consisted of copper or iron coins. Small transactions were manageable, but large purchases were a logistical nightmare. A merchant buying silk might need carts loaded with thousands of coins, dragging down trade and slowing the economy. Out of this burden came an elegant solution. Earlier, during the Tang Dynasty, merchants had used paper remittance certificates called fiat, or flying cash, to transfer value without moving metal. Merchants in Sichuan expanded this idea around the year 1000. Private deposit shops allowed traders to store coins and receive paper receipts promising repayment on demand. These notes, called Jiaozi, were so convenient they soon circulated like money itself. The Song government quickly took notice. While these paper receipts boosted trade, it also stood outside of imperial control. In 1024, the government nationalized the system, creating the world's first state-run paper currency. These official notes were sophisticated, printed with special paper, multiple ink colors, and imperial seals to deter counterfeiting. Backed by metal reserves and sometimes issued with expiration dates, they worked remarkably well at first. Trade exploded and the Song economy flourished. But this success concealed a dangerous shift. Money creation was no longer limited by mining metal. It now depended on printing paper. Faced with constant military expenses, the state gave in to temptation. Officials printed more notes than reserves could support. At first, the damage was subtle, but soon merchants noticed paper notes trading at discounts. Inflation had begun. By the early 11th century, the crisis was undeniable. The 1107 reform devalued old notes and replaced them with new ones, but the underlying problem remained. Printing continued and the cycle repeated. The human cost was immense. Farmers and workers saw their savings evaporate. The poor suffered most, while elites protected themselves by converting paper into land or metal. What had once fueled prosperity now hollowed the economy from within, destroyed by the very innovation that had made it great.